Hi, I'm Chris Harper, and with me is Michaela, and we're here to demonstrate an application for turf toe. Turf toe is pain at the base or underside of the big toe. Some causes of this may be overuse, running on hard surfaces, or constant overextension of the toe from kneeling. KT tape helps treat this condition by providing stability and support while maintaining range of motion. For this application, we're going to place the toe in extension or dorsiflexion. That's bringing the toe towards the shin as much as is comfortable. And for our first full strip, we're going to create this, or turn this into 2 long strips. So we're going to cut right down the middle of the tape. Okay, we're going to take one of those, and we need to produce about 1/3 of a piece here. So we're going to cut just a short piece off the end. Okay, we're going to round the corners. Just rounding the corners helps smooth out the corners, obviously, so it doesn't get caught on clothing, such as taking socks or shoes off. We're going to twist and tear the paper backing and peel that back, being very careful not to touch the adhesive. Okay, we're going to handle it just with the paper. We're going to run this right between the toes. And we're going to place this on 80% stretch, so if you stretch all the way out and back off just a little bit, I'm going to put that just under the big toe on that tendon. We're going to pinch off that on the sides of the great toe, and we're going to lay down the tails with absolutely 0 stretch. Same on both sides. Great, that's just so you don't create a tourniquet around the toe. Give it a good friction rub just to make sure it's adhering very well. I'm going to take our remaining piece, and again round the corners. That again just helps with not prevent the tape to not get caught on clothing. I'm going to twist and tear one end. I'm going to measure this back so the anchor point ends up just behind the heel, just slightly behind the heel. Great. Okay, we're going to peel that paper backing off, leaving a little paper on there just to handle. And we're going to apply this with absolutely 0 stretch right through the arch on the underside of the foot. Right when we get to the back of the big toe or that joint, we're going to apply 10% stretch and then ease off the very end of it as we lay that last bit down with absolutely 0 stretch. Where the tape crosses over that first piece, we're going to give that a really good friction rub just to make sure that's adhering well, as well as through the arch. Get that to stick very well. So creating a little friction, some heat, gets that adhesive to activate and really stick to the skin. Okay. Excellent, that looks great. Good. Here are some helpful tips before applying. Be sure to clean the skin, removing any lotions or oils that you may have on there, and also make sure it's very dry. Press the tape very well to the underside of the joint where that first piece of tape applied was, where the tape crosses over. You can wear a sock to bed so the tape doesn't roll up as you move around while you're sleeping. You can also use a hairdryer in a low setting to create a little extra heat on the tape to activate that adhesion. For additional adhesive tips, see our general instructions. Some complementary treatments may include rest, ice, running on softer surfaces, and consider a change of footwear. You can also use anti-inflammatory medications such as ibuprofen. Please seek care if you have severe pain, swelling, bruising, and also see our website for more information at kttape.com.